I made some adjustments to the shed on both sides. I kind of mixed it in a little bit. So I'm here to show you the mixture if you care. I don't know. This stuff up here got a little busy. Had to put some stuff over here from this other shelf over to here. I just recently got this. Sent one to my daughter too. Jaws, baby. Yeah, she gave me these other two before. So I got some rubber duckies in the house, but they're a little different. Werewolf, Dracula, and of course Jaws. I got a mixture of everything going on up here. And you know, I moved some stuff up here too, up the top, and it was just stuff that was over here at one time. And now I got my monster trucks over here. Up top I have all my grave diggers, as are my Bigfoots, and then everything else all mixed in between. Yes, I collect monster trucks too. So all this stuff has stayed the same over here though, all the wrestling, until I get a bigger shelf, which I do need big time, and some stuff right here. All this is the same basically. I did move these guys from that shelf I just showed you with the monster trucks over to here. Looks a little tight, but right now it's going to do. Of course, the same way with the Scooby. I got the gang in the van, except for these two guys. They're sitting out. They used to be on top over here, plus with all this other little stuff that you see. The desk is looking the same, but here's all the monsters from and the ghost, or whatever you want to call it, from Scooby-Doo. And then over here now I have all kinds of mixture going on of stuff up here on this side, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, just a mixture of everything going on, and I kind of mixed it in with my car stuff over here. Same way with this stuff, which I've shown in a video already, I believe, the Tales from the Crypt Keepers. And of course I got the fan going on, so I'm trying to speak a little louder so you don't hear me, because it is juicy hot outside. And I got this stuff right here going on, all the horror stuff. Most of the horror stuff I've got more than this, but it's just mixed in everywhere. Of course I got my vintage rides here, and my 57s and 55s, and back here I just got a few things on the wall now. I don't have as much as I had before, just a few of them kinds, because I just didn't want a ton of Hot Wheels and stuff all over the walls. And I got my tattoo machines and Johnny Lightning cars and stuff like that, and a few little things over here. And I got to do something with that. That's the house that went with the Scooby-Doo figures. And of course I still kept my movie cars and stuff over here, and I got that right there still. Did put a few different cars up there. This is all the same. Since I had this side like this, I wanted to get the other side kind of like that too, you know, over here. So, but you know, it will change here and there, because eventually I like to get another like TV stand or something like this right here, where I can put stuff up even higher. So, and then I got my WWE superstars there. I put them up here since they are newer, but there is a little bit of mixture, some vintage stuff and stuff that's not too real old. I got these guys over here. I had to move some of them. They were over to here, but everything else is basically the same. I emptied out all of them. Now they're all empty because they had monster trucks in them at one time. So, but if I move or whatever I need to do, eventually I can, or I run out of room down here, because I only have two more sections. I will have to overflow goes right there. I'm always prepared, baby. Always prepared for stuff like that. Still got to find some room to put this at. But people that's been wanting to, you know, on this channel, they always see this side and they see me talking and stuff, but they didn't know maybe about the die-cast side. And this used to be all die-cast, which it's still got a lot of die-cast in it, but not as much. And starting to put some rides over here I'm opened up, and some specialty rides and stuff that I've got that I really like, and some Johnny Lightning stuff over here, and just some hot rods and horror truck that I made and stuff. And then I got, you know, CRXs there, and some Chevelles and some trucks that I really like. And then of course Batman, Jaws, Transformers, and over here I got more movie cars and stuff. mainly green lights. And then I still do have a row of this stuff up here, but it's either green lights or it's vintage stuff up here. So yeah, and of course got my Hot Wheels sign. But yeah, little mixture of everything, and really digging it, baby. And this is of course my music setup here and stuff. But and then of course the desk where I do videos. Sometimes I'll do them on that side, sometimes I'll do them on this side. And I've got that shelf right there that I emptied out with some stuff. I got to put some things there too eventually. So let's get to it and do that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to show y'all guys. That's interesting. That's Iron Maiden. I need another one of them over here, something else, maybe Metallica or something. Have to get one in time. Of course, my Marios are running pretty deep, man. I had to put some stuff up there here recently, so I'm gonna have to do something with Mario. I hate to move them because I really don't know where to move them to. In case I have some over here too, maybe I can do that. Some Marios there and Marios over there. I don't know. Tell me what you think. This is MovieJohn, and I'm always changing stuff around in the shed.